Hey guys, happy weekend. This week I read a lot of books, but three of them really stood out to me. Each one spoke to me differently in a different way, like different part of me, my habit, my healing, and my hunger for God. So I thought, why not share it with them? Why not share them with you, right? Maybe they will speak to you too. So let's start with Atomic Habits. I know I've read this book before, but every time I read it, I get a new perspective. Atomic Habit by James Clear. This book is all about how big change doesn't come from massive effort, it comes from small, consistent steps. James teaches that it's not just about your goals, it's about identity. So instead of saying, I want to write, you say, I'm a writer. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, you say, I'm a healthy eater, something like that, which will really resonate with you and, tackle your identity, work on your identity rather than just speaking like you're speaking every other day, saying that you want to achieve something and it's not achievable. So that subtle shift changes your entire approach because now you are being the person, right? You are speaking into existence, the person that you want to be. I don't know if that makes sense. It breaks down habits into four stages: the cue, the craving, response, and reward, and shows how to make new habits easy and satisfying so they actually get to stick. And this is so important. So that means if you even perform an habit, maybe for instance, you are able to stay away from junk foods for the week, you reward yourself, that way you're consistent in wanting to show up because it activates a part of, hormone in you that tells you that, you know what? I'm going to get reward at the end of the week. So I'm going to be looking out for it, right? So that way it sticks more. It actually helps you to the habits to stick more. One quote that stood out for me is that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, right? So do what works for you, basically. That one got me thinking about how I build my day. Like, how does it even work? So, two, the second book is The Mountain Is You. And I love this book so much because it's not the typical self-help book that we see out there. It's emotional and reflective and very honest. She talks about how self-sabotage isn't laziness, it's self-protection. We are not afraid of change because we are lazy. We are afraid because deep down, so it's not like we're afraid of change because we are lazy. We're afraid because deep down, healing asks us to become someone we are not used to being, right? You're not used to it, so it's new to you, and you're like, you know what? Let me settle in my comfort zone. So that's one of the reasons for self-sabotage, right? She says your new life is going to cost you your old one. And that actually hits me hard, which is true. This book helped me look at my patterns, my perfectionism, procrastination, overthinking, and ask, what am I really protecting myself from? And instead of pushing for performance, it gently invites you to heal and lead yourself with compassion. Powerful stuff. You should read it. Then another one, which is the final one, right, is Hungry for More of God by David Wilkerson. This book actually stirred up my spirit in a deep way. It's not flashy, it's not feel good, it's raw. Wilkerson writes like a man that, has sat down with silence, doubts, and the ache of spiritual dryness before. It reminds us that the greatest danger we face isn't always sin, it's losing our hunger for God. He says it like this: you can do things for God and still miss deep intimacy. That line stopped me. It made me pause and ask, have I been too busy doing that I forgot completely how to simply be with God? This book is a wake-up call, a gentle pullback to Jesus, not religion, just relationship, having a deeper relationship with God. Sometimes we are so carried away with religion or the religion activity or religious activity, so to say, that we forget to have a deeper intimacy with God just because, meetings here and there and so on and so forth. So yeah, these three books, they spoke to different layers of me: my habits, my healing, my hunger, and all of that. If any of them resonates with you, if they resonated with you, let me know also and share your own favorite reads for the week. And hey, if you want more book reviews that go beyond just summaries and into real life shifts, follow me for more. I'll be sharing every weekend, right? I'll be sharing weekly the book reviews of different book reviews, right? Because sometimes all it takes is just one page to change everything. Have a good day, guys. Have a blessed weekend. I love you. Bye.